All right, guys, online discounters. Who can you trust? Well, let me give you a short list. Now, full disclosure here, I do have some small relationships with a couple of these, and I'll let you know in advance because I'm not here to take your money. But first off, for me, if I'm looking for those Dubai fragrances, I use houseofphoenixperfume.com. I know the guy personally. He's a great dude with wonderful prices and absolutely hands down the fastest shipping. And you can use the code Fougere10 to get 10% back. Now, full disclosure, I don't get any kickback off of that. It's just a discount code he gave to me to give to you. So why not use it and take advantage of it? Now, if you're looking for more designer or high-end niche things, here's a few that I've used and you can trust. First off, fragrancebuy.ca. Now, this is a Canadian company, but for me, shipping usually only takes about 7 or 8 days. They've got a really good selection and overall really good prices too. Now, next in line, Aura Fragrance. Also good selection and pretty good prices, maybe even better prices. And then there's Joma Shop, which I've used a handful of times. And the rumor about Joma Shop is that the shipping takes a while. And, you know, in my experience, that's been kind of true, but the prices are good, selection's pretty good. You can still trust them. Now, these next two are two of my favorites, and that's olfactoryfactoryllc.com and Vimba Fragrance. And I use these often. Now, I do have a link in my bio that will take you there if you want to support the page, but by no means do you ever need to feel like you have to buy through me. Both of these sites I've used multiple times. They have a really good selection, really good prices. Occasionally they're sold out of some things that I'm looking for, but overall I've been pretty pleased with them. Now, these next two I've used a lot, but you got to do just a little bit of due diligence, and that's eBay and Amazon. And believe it or not, these have worked out well for me, but you got to check into some things first. Now, they do have some pretty good prices on Dubai fragrances. However, their designers are usually at retail and not worth it, but there are occasional sales. Now, if you're worried about getting screwed over, here's what you do. When you're looking at an item, just click on who's selling it. And if it's coming directly from Rasasi or Latafa or Amazon, you're fine, you're good to go. If it's coming from somewhere that looks like it's from China, I'd stay away. But keep in mind, Amazon has a pretty liberal return policy. Like, you could buy a t-shirt, set it on fire, and they'll still let you return the ashes. And finally, ebay.com. Now, I've used eBay a lot, but this is the place where you could probably get screwed the most. Always keep in mind, if the price is too good to be true, it probably is. If everybody else out there is charging $100 and this person's charging $45, don't even touch it. But same thing goes for eBay. When you're scrolling through looking at items, just look at the seller, and right next to the seller, there's a little number, and that number represents the number of sales that they've made. If this number is like 3 or 4 or 5, don't touch it. If this says it's coming from Hong Kong or China, don't touch it. Now, if that number's in the thousands or tens of thousands or maybe even hundreds of thousands, you're fine. Just go take a quick look at the seller. There are other items. There's a lot of legit shops on there, and you can find some really good deals on some really great fragrances. All right, guys, so there's a short list for you. There's probably multiple other discounters out there that are reliable. These are just the ones that I've used and I trust. Now, I would encourage you, if you're gonna buy something, go find one of your favorite creators, and likely they have a showcase or they have some links in their bio to these various pages. And by going through them, you're showing a lot of support. And it's not about the commission, because usually the commission's like a couple of dollars or maybe a small discount on their next purchase. But it does help to promote them and promote their page. Now, Mama TT is more likely gonna push out content from a provider that's doing business for Mama TT and making them some cheddar. So think about that before you make your next purchase. Go use one of your favorite creators. Certainly doesn't have to be me, but show some support for them, help build their page up a little bit. Now, if you have any questions, just let me know. And until next time, keep smelling good.